Hi friend, you're welcome again to Theophil Academy. In this session, I am going to teach on the way you may construct various sentences which are in past perfect tense. Now, when you want to construct any sentence which is in past perfect tense, first of all, you have to start with a subject. I mean a pronoun or noun. After the subject, you add the helping verb which is had. So had is the helping verb which is added. After that helping verb, you add the main verb which is in past participle. Now, without wasting time, let us see the way we may construct various sentences by using various nouns and pronouns. Let us start with the pronouns. We have personal pronouns like I, you, he, she, it. We have we, you, they. Now, I am going to use these personal pronouns to construct various sentences which are in past perfect tense. As I have said before, after the subject, I mean here a noun or pronoun, we add the helping verb which is had. So after each pronoun here, I am going to add had. Had. I had, you had, he, she, or it had, we had, you had, they had. After there, what follows is the main verb in past participle. Now, the main verb which I am going to use here is the verb to eat. So, I am going to conjugate the verb to eat into these various pronouns so as to get a full sentence which is in past perfect tense. Now, as I've told you before, that after the helping verb had, if we need to construct a sentence which is in past perfect tense, the main verb should be in past participle. Now, when we refer to the verb eat, it means that its infinitive form is eat, and its past simple becomes ate, and its past participle become eaten. Now you may see we have infinitive form eat, simple past form we get ate, and in a past participle it becomes eaten. So we will be using eaten in constructing sentences which are in past perfect tense. Now let us start with the pronoun I. We may construct a sentence that I had eaten the food. I had eaten the food. What about you? We may construct a sentence that you had eaten the food. You had eaten the food. What about the pronoun he, she, and it? Let us start with he. We may say he had eaten the food. He had eaten the food. What about she? She had eaten the food. She had eaten the food. What about it? It had eaten the food. It had eaten the food. What about we? We had eaten the food. We had eaten the food. What about you? You had eaten the food. You had eaten the food. What about they? They had eaten the food. They had eaten the food. Now, this is for the case when you are dealing with the pronouns. Now, what if you are dealing with the nouns? Let us start when we are given proper nouns. For example, names of the people. Let us see, for example, we have the name of a boy. The name of a boy like January. We are going to construct a sentence that January had eaten the food. January had eaten the food. What if is the name for the girl? Like Anamalia. We are going to construct a sentence that Anamalia had eaten the food. Anamalia had eaten the food. What if is a single name for an animal or an object? For example, let us say maybe a rat. We may construct a sentence that a rat had eaten the food. A rat had eaten the food. Now, what if we are speaking for the name which is in plural? For example, let us speak the name like rats. We may say that the rats had eaten the food. The rats had eaten the food. Now, after this explanation, I hope you have understood well the way we may construct various sentences which are in past perfect tense. Thank you for attending today's session. Have a nice moment. Goodbye.